My darling love, I want to talk about evidence-based root cause work and healing codependent thinking. So, if you are new to my world, I am a UCSF, University of California, San Francisco trained family nurse practitioner. UCSF is the best program in the US year after year after year. And it's a very rigorous program. It's very hard to get into. It's a way of saying I'm fancy. It's a way of saying that I had a superlative education. I also hold a master's degree in public health. I'm an epidemiology nerd, trained as a somatic experiencing practitioner. I've been studying this stuff for 20 plus years. Being evidence-based is incredibly important to me. There's a lot of snake oil in the like hashtag healing kind of world. I worked in functional medicine. I had a private practice in Manhattan doing functional medicine for a long time. And I had a lot of patients come to me who had spent way too much money on cure-alls that were not based in the science in any way, shape, or form. And it always just hurt my heart because they would have spent all this time and energy and not have gotten anything for it. And so it's incredibly important to me to be evidence-based, right? To use cutting edge science. And so the work we do in Anchored is based in human anatomy and physiology, polyvagal theory, somatic experiencing, which again, I have extensive training in as continuing medical education beyond my master's degree in nursing and public health. The work of Porges, Dana, Ogden, Levine, Minton, Judith Blackstone, on and on, points to a clear understanding that our nervous system impacts pretty much everything in our body, from our mood and energy levels to the stories we believe in a given moment, to our heart rate and blood pressure, breathing rate, oxygenation, immune system, how well we can fight off viruses, our diabetes or not, right? Like our blood sugar management, our T cell, right? If our immune systems are more Th1 dominant, Th17 dominant, this wellness of our immune system, the balance and regulation therein impacts autoimmune conditions. I mean, when you look at autoimmunity, it's right. I think it's like 70% more in women. Maybe it's even higher. I'll look that up and get back to you. But conditions like hypothyroid, Hashimoto's, right? Those kind of autoimmune conditions are our bodies attacking themselves. And there's a lot of evidence pointing towards a link to between the immune system and our nervous system, right? And whether our nervous systems are regulated or not. The regulation of our nervous system impacts our digestion and things like irritable bowel syndrome, small intestine bacterial overgrowth, other bacterial overgrowth, candida and fungal overgrowth, Helicobacter pylori. I mean, all in all, like so many of the things, because I don't want to say all the things, right? But so many of the things that come from having an imbalance in our gut microbiome, in our digestion, can be linked to the state of our immune system and to the state of our nervous system, right? It's like a knock-on effect. When, you know that old saying, if your gut ain't happy, you can't be happy? It's not that old a saying, but what it points to is that the wellness of our gut is our capacity to create serotonin. Because science, right? Like you can look that up in a textbook. It's not really advanced. It's a thing to understand. And so if your gut microbiome is out of balance because your nervous system's out of balance, then depression, anxiety, they make sense when you look at the state of the nervous system. Pretty much everything in our bodies, thyroid, digestive tract, reproductive function, fertility, menstrual health, on and on, is based on the wellness, or has the vagus nerve and our nervous system plays a vital role in the wellness of every other system. So in Anchored, we used evidence-based tools and modalities, including somatic experiencing, cognitive behavioral theory, which does have its place, breath work, internal family systems, on and on, to support ourselves holistically and holistically healing by addressing the root cause of what ails us: mind, body, and spirit. All the science, all the woo has been my tagline since like the 1300s. I do bring the woo in, and I bring it in balance, right? And so if you're not resonating with the woo part of it, that's cool. move on, right? Focus on the science, on the physiology, on the nervous system, but know that the woo is there if you're interested. And if you're interested, we'll go all in. We'll go all in, because when you're based in rigorous science, there's room for wonder. And what is the core of the scientific method if not room for wonder? So we hold room for all of it in Anchored. And I can't wait to share it with you.